Hi there. I'm now in my garden, thinking about the light, just seeing how this may look. Hopefully, it will be okay. There's obviously outside sounds. Hopefully, not too distracting. There's some birds around at the moment, so that'll be nice. But see what else you may hear. But hopefully, it'll go okay. So a warm up, and it's about gently moving your body to lubricate the muscles and the joints before we go into more dynamic movements like the dynamic qigong movements. So it's a warm up, and it's a warm up that helps your body becomes a bit more lubricated and strengthening. But it's about honouring your body, knowing your limits, not moving too much. It's not a competition, so you're uh, not pushing yourself. It's always being gentle, always being kind to your body. Okay, and as I said, honouring it, so you don't cause pain later on today or tomorrow or the next few days. It's always gentle. So just having a little bit of a twist, just a bit of a warm up, taking a few breaths, coming into the moment, noticing what's there, asking yourself the question, how does my body feel right now? And then we're coming to rolling the shoulders, gently rolling the shoulders. If you stood up, sat, or lying down, do the movement as best you can. That's it, gently rolling, trying to open up the shoulders so it's lubricating the muscles around here. And what all this warm up is doing is lubricating and helping the muscles to develop and strengthen. And now we're just going around the other way. But we can't strengthen without warming up, otherwise you injure yourself. So the muscles must be lubricated and warm before we start any serious movement. Okay, and then coming back in the first direction twice, and then the second direction twice. That's good, good, good. And now we're just going to twist the body. Just twisting. So we're twisting round from the neck right down to the base of the spine, warming up the muscles around the vertebrae. The vertebrae are all joints, so they need to move. And if there's any stagnation, if the muscles are really tight, it causes pain, but also it may sort of interfere with communication around your body. And to think about the spine has got the major nervous system going through it, so blocking that would block the communication between the brain and the body. It will give it miscommunication. And now just gently putting your hands in fists, and we're just going to tap back, lower back, if you can reach. And by doing that, you're massaging the kidneys and the liver, and just getting the blood flowing really. And this is the Qigong movement, and it's based on helping the kidneys get rid of any sediment that may be lying there. And all Qigong is about is preventive medicine, and helping any sediment lying around in these organs will stop any illnesses later. For example, any sediment in the kidneys could become kidney stones in the future. So tapping the kidneys just flushes them out. So now as we're moving now, coming into the hands, and this is creative energy, another Qigong exercise, and it's seen that there's a lot of communication between your fingers and your body. So opening up this opens up the communication and creative energy around your body. So now typewriter fingers, good. And of course now in this modern day, these exercises, clench and out, will prevent RSI happening if you're working on computers for long periods of the time. So if you are, then do these movements because it helps all the ligaments and muscles in your hands. Good, that's it. And now we're just going to do my version of the hand jive, crossing your arms over. So now we're we're working up the arms, the elbows, upper arms, again the shoulders, across the back and the chest as we open up. Gentle movements. Good. Gentle movements. Good. Yeah, just not doing too much. Say honouring your body. It's not a competition. Now going around here. And we come into these movements with no expectations, thinking, okay, last time I did this, I was, it was this level, now it should be more. Each day, each time you do it, just take it easy. Okay, just with no expectations, just seeing what's there. And coming back the other way. Gentle movements. Good, so coordinating, where's your mind? Is it somewhere else, or is it thinking about your arms moving around? And now focusing on one arm one way, one arm the other way. That's it, good, good. And then changing directions of both hands. I'm normally not very good at that, so I've done that quite well, coming around. And then coming into washing our hands. This is a new thing for 2020. So I'm going to include it in my movements from now on. And again, it's just moving the wrists and the hands around. And it must be somebody's birthday, so why not sing? Happy birthday to them. Happy birthday to them. Happy birthday to whoever they are, sending kindness. Happy birthday to them. And just shaking out, coming to rest. Now we're working into the neck. Gently moving left and right. Breathing in one way, breathing out the other. Just noticing what's there, not doing too much. Doing what you can. Gentle movements. That's it. And now tilting backwards and forwards. And the tilt is a gentle tilt back. It's not taking your neck all the way back. The main movement is moving the chin towards the chest. Again, if we're working on computers a lot and we've got our head in a wrong position for our body, we cause a lot of stress around the back of our neck, around the sides. So opening these is a really good movement. And I think I can hear a plane coming over, but that's okay. So now just left and right, and forward and back, just mixing up those movements as you wish. Noticing what's there. You may feel that might be a bit more restrictive, or it may be slightly more open. Just be with whatever's there. No expectations, no competition, very gentle. And now we've warmed up some of the muscles around the neck. We can now do this one, which is a bit more dynamic. So always warm up the muscles first, left and right, forward and back, before you do this one. That's how I've been taught. So now just lowering your chin down to your chest as far as you can go. Don't overstretch. And now just gently rotating in one direction. Going around gently. Noticing what's there. If there's any squeals or pops or crackles, usually that's trapped air in the muscles or ligaments. If there's any pain, ease back or stop the movement. Calming down, rotating around, and then going back in the other direction. And if there's any clunks and clicks, just notice if they've changed the next time you go around. And now come back into having another bit of a shake out, just seeing what's there, noticing if there's any difference in your body, if it's tighter or if it's a bit looser, and that that's whatever's there is there in this moment. That's fine. Coming into this standing position, where we're now going to warm up the lower part of the body. So if you're standing or sitting, to feel the balance, if you can, of the balls of your foot and the heels of your foot. If you're lying down, just having your feet, and if you can move your feet, bring your toes towards you and away from you, doing that motion, that's okay. If it's painful, then ease back or don't do the movement. Okay. So it's okay, just starting to rock. So we're just lifting the heel and the balls of the foot off the ground gently. Move back a bit because I'm disappearing at the top of the screen. Gently. So gently, it's just a light lift. We're just leaving the floor with the balls of the foot and the heel, gently rocking. If you're sat, you can do this, or if you're lying down, just doing this with your feet, if that's okay. So we're opening up the muscles and the joints in your feet. So we've got about 30 bones in our feet. So just bringing strength and lubricating to all those muscles in our feet. Bringing your mind up into the ankles. What's happening in your ankles? Feeling the lower part of the leg, the calf muscles at the back, the shin muscles, maybe feeling them expand and contract as you're gently moving. Coming up to your knees and feeling your knees slightly bent, so they're not locked or hypertension, so they're just in a gentle open position, so slightly bent knees, if that's okay. And then coming up into your thighs, your upper muscles, the strongest muscles in your body, the front, the quads, the back, the hamstrings. Maybe notice them expanding and contracting, and coming up into your hips, the pelvic girdle, seeing what's happening there. Good. Gentle movements, and then coming to rest. Feeling that balance now, feeling that balance of your, if you're standing or sitting, feeling that balance of the balls of your foot and the heel on your foot equally balanced on the floor or wherever you're sat. If you're lying down, just feeling that equilibrium of the feet. And now, just going to warm up the core, one of the most important muscles of the body, and one of the ones that we normally neglect. The way I do it is just imagine there's a zip just above your pubic bone, coming up to just beneath your rib cage. So as we breathe in, we zip up. Breathing in, zip up, feeling the core come tight. As we breathe out, release. Breathing in. And the core is really so an essential part of our body. It helps our organs, protects them, and also our lower back. So as you're moving in, as you're breathing in and breathing out, you may feel movement in your back because the core muscles goes all the way around the back, not just your front. And there's about 5 layers of muscles, so we're tightening up. And you can practice this exercise at any time. When you're in the queue in the supermarket, when you're just going around the house, when you're walking, tighten this up. The more we strengthen the core muscles, the stronger our body will be. One last time, breathing in, tightening up, and relax. Now we come to the end of our warm-up. We've warmed up most of our bodies. We're just going to have a bit of a shake. So a bit of free movement if you can. Okay, just be gentle, honour your body, no competition. Maybe lifting a leg, the other leg, coming around, just seeing how your body feels, just noticing if it's lighter or if it may be tighter anywhere, just be with. Again, move as you can. Gentle movement around, stretching around, good. And now, coming to rest. Gently being with. Like everything in exercise and in life, it's got to have a balance. We've just warmed up, and if you think about the yin and yang symbol, you've got the black symbol, which is a powerful side, and the white symbol, which is a reflective, quiet side. And we've got to have a mixture of both. Everybody has a mixture of both to be whole. If we exercise too much and not rest, we're too much in the black side. If you rest and don't exercise too much, we're more in the white side. So, equal balance. Now we're resting, coming into the body. The end of the warm-up. Thanks for watching. Bye.